Hello, world. I always think of a way to try to say that differently every time, but it doesn't work. Anyways, we just got back from church, and we were just talking about Star Wars, which one was the best out of the prequels. I'm rewatching them.
We came back from church and we just
we just came back from church and we're talking about Star Wars. I was watching them with my little friend Jay, and I watched 1 and 2 with him, and today we're gonna watch 3. And so it's kind of like watching them for the first time again, because I fell asleep watching them the first time, so I don't remember a lot of things. But so I was telling John how I agree with him now that Anakin was a whiny baby in the second part, but I gotta watch 3 to see how it plays out because I don't remember it. Today I'm wearing another of my Le Tote. Wanna hold? Anyways, see, it's a dress. Whee! With bows right here. That's my second Le Tote item. I showed you the red shirt and the black pants last time. And then I got like a necklace and earrings. I think I showed you that too. But I didn't wear that today. And then I'm returning it tomorrow morning to get another box. We're gonna have some kale soup. Johnny made some kale soup in the crock pot. Look at that. It's like overflowing. But we're gonna enjoy some, and then I have to go to work. So, I mean, I like my job, but sometimes I just want to be home with my husband and just chillax, because I don't really get to spend a lot of time with him because we have like off schedules. He works mostly during the day and I work mostly at night.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be going there right now if it wasn't for your overtime hours.
Well, yeah, I have overtime hours for the month of January, because what happens in visiting nursing, if it's not a skilled visit, if it's a private duty, so there's different kinds. Skilled visit, you go for like half an hour to an hour, and you do a particular skill, like dress a wound, or take some blood, or I don't know, just vital sign, just check up. I do those, but I also do a private duty, which you stay for a certain amount of hours that is scheduled. And so when you have a certain schedule, like not all of last year, but part of last year, I had 19 hours a week with one patient. And then what happens is if I take a day off or I go on vacation or whatever, those hours get banked. And so now it's the end of the year and I have a lot banked, so I'm trying to use up as many hours as possible because they expire January 23rd. So that's why I'm working 50 hours a week every week in January, and I'm going crazy because I'm super tired. So can't wait for February. How are you doing over there, mister? He just changed out of his church clothes. I need to change out of these clothes because I don't want to get them messy when eating. But I want to take a picture for Instagram, so I'm going to do that first. I'm mad. I've been having a pretty crummy day. And right now I got my headphones in. I'm editing. And my legs are up. Hannah's beside my legs. After we ate soup, I left to work. I had to be at work for 1 o'clock, and then I came home around 6:30. Now, I left to work and I forgot my camera here, and then I was like, oh, well, I can still vlog. I have my Olympus camera, the waterproof one, and it's not working. This is the one I sent in because the screen wouldn't turn on, and I don't know what it's like possessed or something, because I'll turn the camera on and it'll turn on fine, but then once I hit the record button, it'll start recording and then stop, and then start recording and then stop, and then start recording and then stop, and it just continually does that unless you shut off the camera. So I don't know what the heck that is, but it's annoying the heck out of me. Anyways, I get to work and things seem to be fine, and then I start getting massive pain in my lower back and in my legs, and it's like gradually getting worse. So here I am trying to get through the shift, and I am in excruciating pain. And so when I finally got to leave, driving home was like miserable. Just hitting the pedal just shot pain up my legs. It was horrible. Like, I called John just because I was afraid that I could get into an accident because I was in so much pain. So it was like, I need you on the phone. But then I finally got home. I told John that I was craving some pasta. So he made me eggplant parmesan. He is a great husband. Who's trying to pull up Grimm on the computer, TV, whatever you call it. So he made me some comfort food, because that's my comfort food, pasta. I love pasta with red sauce. And I had 2 plates of that. I was starving. It's like I'm a pregnant one, but I'm not. I took pain medication, and that's finally kicking in. And now I'm just trying to relax and finish editing this vlog, which is Saturday. Today's Sunday, so this is Sunday's vlog, and I'm gonna try to edit that too if I can. Alright, my apologies. When I was on the couch, I was talking, and then my phone went dead, and I didn't get up to replace the battery. Because A, I wasn't feeling good, and B, it was late. And I think I forgot my train of thought. I wanted to do a cruise Q&A because I had a couple people ask me questions about the cruise. So I figured I could just end the vlog like that, just answering those questions. First question is from Debbie Velduda, and it says, how much was your cruise, and was it per person? So if you have never been on a cruise ship before, what they do is they list a price. It's a base price, and that will be per person. But what they do is, for the first 2 people, that price is for them. And then if you add 2 more people, then those 2 more people that you bring into your cabin are cheaper. I think our cruise was at $4.79, $4.99, around there. So let's just take $4.99. And that's for me and Jonathan. And then after that, whoever's in your cabin, which Tabby and Caleb were in our cabin, they'll be at a lesser price. So it would be, I don't know the exact price, how much less, but the 3rd person would be less than the 2nd, and then the 4th person would be less than the 3rd. So then you get a really good deal if you're sharing a cabin with other people. But it's not always wise to share a cabin with other people. We were fine with my sister and brother, but if you want some privacy, then it's not a good idea. So like for our next cruise, we agreed we're having our own cabin. When you have a family, when you have kids, then yeah, it's a really great deal because your kids come out way cheaper. And this is something you also have to consider when you're gonna go on a cruise, is that they charge like a tipping service for their crew people, the like major crew people. So that would be like your head waiter, the maitre d' of the restaurant, your maid service. Specific people on the cruise, they charge a tipping service. So for us, we only had to pay about $2.50, $2.60. I think it's like $12 per person per day, somewhere around there. I mean, every cruise line is different on how much they charge you, but the good thing is we prepaid that. So you have the option to prepay it before you go on your cruise, or you can pay it when you're on the cruise, like the last day or whatever. But it's more money, so it's better to pay that tipping service ahead of time. So on the cruise itself, everything's included as far as, you know, you have where you sleep, Then you have, you know, all the different restaurants that you can go to. Food is all you can eat. You can eat till you grow the size of the cruise. That's how much food.
That's where they cut you off. Once you go to the size of the cruise ship, it's like you're gonna get off. You gotta get off.
And then entertainment. They have shows every night, more than one show. They have like onboard activities. They had a rock climbing wall, a water slide that we didn't get to use, but most of the time, if they have a water slide, you can use it. You know, some will have like a bowling alley in it or a movie theater and all that stuff. So those are all free. The things you do have to pay for is their shopping area. They have like a little shopping mall per se, mini shopping mall. That, anything you're gonna buy there, you gotta pay. But if you want to go to the spa and get a treatment or a massage, you gotta pay for that. Depending on what kind of package you pick out, your drinks are not included. So if you're gonna buy liquor or sodas, you gotta pay for that. So excursions are like probably the thing that you're gonna spend the most money on. We didn't do any excursions for this cruise, but for our honeymoon we did excursions, which was nice. But you don't have to do excursions all the time. And you know, once you do an excursion, you've done an excursion, unless it's like, you know, something cool. Which I wanted to do the dolphin swim, but it was too expensive. Well, how much was it? Like $250, $300?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. So those things are expensive. For one person. So excursions you gotta pay for, the spa you gotta pay for, the mall you gotta pay for, your liquor you gotta pay for, the casino. They have a casino. Every cruise has a casino. Yes, you gotta pay for the casino just like you are at a regular casino. So just the extra things, that's what you have to pay for. But you can definitely go on a cruise ship and not buy all those things. Jackie Rose wrote, what kind of activities are there to do, which I kind of already touched down upon, was the fact that they have, you know, this particular cruise, not all the cruises have everything the same. This one had a rock climbing wall. So we did that, and it had like a full basketball court. And the other ones I've been on didn't have those. But there's some with a bowling alley, like a full movie theater.
There's a big cruise that we saw.
Like a water park on top or whatever.
Yeah, we saw a big cruise. We didn't do it, but there's a big cruise that has an ice rink on it. Like, yeah, an ice rink.
An ice rink. That's crazy.
They all have shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shows are nice, really nice.
Yeah. And then they have like small activities too.
The Broadway type of shows, comedies.
And we had magic show. And we had
they'll have dance parties. You'll be dancing.
Comedies.
You know, all different type of dancing.
But they have like small things too. Like we went on a scavenger hunt. They had like this toss across championship thing. It was so funny. The kids did Wii Sports and Wii Dance. Just Dance.
On a big screen.
Yeah, on a big, huge screen. Yeah. And then they have a place where you leave your little ones, like a camp kind of thing, where you leave them all day and you can, you know, do whatever you want with your husband and then pick them up at a certain time, like to go for dinner or whatever. I don't know how long, like what the time frame is that you leave them, but I know that you can. And then they have like a teen thing that you leave your teenagers and they can stay there, and they have like video games and stuff for them to do. They had an arcade. So, I mean, there's stuff for every age. All right, last question is from my friend Harsh Gupta. And he says, what was your favorite meal? And were there any funny incidents that happened on the cruise? So, favorite meal?
I think my favorite was the Lego lamb.
I thought you were saying Lego. Legoland.
Legoland on the cruise ship.
Legoland.
That was my favorite thing to eat. Oh my gosh.
He had a leg of lamb.
Leg of lamb, because we don't buy lamb, and I don't even know where you would buy lamb, and it's super expensive, but I love the leg of lamb.
They had this shrimp burger that I've never seen or heard of before.
That was pretty good.
And it was like legit all made of shrimp.
Yeah.
And then they put like lettuce, tomato, and put the bun, and it was delicious. I was like, wow. I mean, everything was my favorite there. It's hard to like pinpoint just one dish.
Favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert?
Bread pudding. Oh.
He got hooked. I'm gonna have to make him some.
Oh, so good. Oh.
Anything funny happen on the cruise? Or interesting?
The cruise activities director guy.
He was walking on stilts.
He can dance, sing, and walk on stilts.
They did a lot of fun things. The cruise that I didn't get to do on any other cruises was I got to meet like their celebrities, like the people that were part of the show, the dancers, the singers, the people that are behind the scenes. So that was kind of cool, just to like meet them and talk to them and take a picture with them. That was pretty much the gist of the interesting things that have happened, and we will go on many more cruises.
Hopefully. But not tomorrow.
No. We just need to take the motion sickness pills because that does affect us. More John than me, but I did get sick. I was one of the days I was like really bad. The other days I was fine. So if you think you are susceptible to having motion sickness, be sure to buy something to take on the cruise with you. A lot of people had patches behind their ears for that. We just had the regular Dramamine and what was the other one called? That's not drowsy.
Meclizine.
Like whatever.
Glare coming from the light so much
on your lens.
You can't even see my eye. Can you see my eye? I got like a big bright eye.
You're weird. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more. Please leave your comments or suggestions down below. I like reading your comments and just incorporating it into our vlogs too. So if we could do more of that, that'd be awesome. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Remember to love your life.
Nighty night.
Bye. I don't know, I've been feeling kind of a lot more anxious. When I was younger,